Hello bandits, thanks for joining me again here today as I take a look through the isometric adventure from Obsidian Entertainment and Versus Evil, Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire Ultimate Edition. This new release over on console is one I've been eyeing up for a little while now, and with expectations put firmly aside, I was very pleasantly surprised to find that as well as the standard real-time mode, the Ultimate Edition on console includes a turn-based mode as well. I've sunk a fair amount of time into Deadfire within both modes, and while it's a shame that you can't flip between them while mid-adventure, it's probably no surprise that the turn-based version is my favourite, and I've been pleasantly surprised by both. After a good rundown of your actions during the first game, if you're a newcomer, the character selection is robust and complex enough to satisfy any lore-loving fan of the title. When you get in-game rather than a super fluid hack and slash, Pillars of Eternity 2 brings multifaceted strategy no matter which game mode you play in, as well as excellent story and compelling combat. Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire Ultimate Edition is rated by Peggy at 16 and by the ESRB as a mature 17+. Within the title, even within the isometric viewpoint, you'll find a lot of violence and blood, as well as some hefty bad language throughout. Going even further, there are also suggestive sexual themes, as well as outright nudity in a very small number of places. And with that stacked up, onto the rundown. Visuals good. Deadfire originally released around 2 years ago, and while there have been some boosts to visuals along with the all-inclusive DLC, they are understandably not as polished as some, but they are still pretty good. Audio great. The classical themes throughout the title are brilliant, and forged in the Lord of the Rings style, they complement the gameplay and story well. The soundtrack also provides a decent amount of voice acting. Narrative great. Certainly one for those who love their story. Deadfire is full to the brim of narrative, plus choices dependent on character stats. Think of it as the video game version of a Dungeons & Dragons tabletop adventure, as that's pretty much exactly what it is. Replay great. Even without multiplayer features, Deadfire brings enough to the table to warrant more than one playthrough. With the title this in-depth, that's really saying something, and I already have 3 characters on the go, making up various classes and backgrounds. Overall, the Pixel Bandit score on the doors is a grab it. If you're a fan of easier stories, there are difficulty options which can hugely scale down the combat, and if you're up for a challenge, Deadfire will bring complex and strategic battles, both in real time with malleable battle speed and in strict turn-based strategy. If you're a fan of Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder or the like, this one will definitely be right up your shady goblin-filled alley. That's all from us for now, but if you have any questions or insights, get them in the comments below, and for game reviews, flashbacks, RP and the latest news, don't forget to subscribe here and at the links on screen to stay up to date with just about everything.